Super Nintendo here, and I finally hit 100 subscribers. Thank you so much to all of the people who subscribed. I didn't really expect to get here this fast, and I hope to get to my next 100 a bit faster, but hey, as long as some people are watching, I'm satisfied. I started this channel because I was kind of burnt out on video game collecting, and I decided that since I have so many games that I haven't played, I would pick some games that I thought were fun and then review them to show everyone. I also talk about retro gaming issues and other topics that I think my opinion would contribute to. And plus, since I can learn some video editing along the way, I think it would be a valuable skill to have in the future. So I figure I'd give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look at how I make my channel work. This isn't a how-to video. I'm 100 subscribers, so we're really not an authority about this. But I just want to show you some gear and just a rough overview of how I might do my videos. So let's take a look at the gear that I use. So let's look at the most important piece of my video game channel, and that is the camera. I use a Canon Vixia HF-R70, which costs about $250. I got it as a Christmas gift from my grandmother. I chose this particular one because it has image stabilization, expandable memory, you can shoot 1080p at 60 frames a second, and most importantly, it has a microphone jack. You'd be surprised at the amount of sub $300 cameras that don't have this feature. There's a lot of other things like the ability to set your white balance, microphone gain, and it has a touchscreen display which I can turn it towards me so that when I'm shooting the video I can also see myself to make sure everything's framed up okay. You can use your phone, but I like having a dedicated device for shooting so that I can take the memory card out and put it right into my PC for fast transfer. I use a tripod that I found at Goodwill for $5, but I had to buy an easy release snap online for about $12, but it's worth it because I can just take the camera off and just set it on my desk and ready to go. One day I'll upgrade to a 4K camera, but this is good enough with the appropriate lighting. And that brings me to our lighting. The lighting that I use are these Platinum 308 LED video lights. They cost $129 each from Best Buy, and lighting is incredibly important. I used a couple of desk lamps, and you can tell from the earlier videos, like compared to my new ones now, that the videos just look more professional when everything's all lit up. I also have 3 LED bulbs that supply 400 lumens each above me, and these lamps offer 650 lumens each. And the cool thing is that they're adjustable via remote and also have battery packs for portability. You can set the harshness of the light, what sections of it, the total brightness, everything is customizable, and they're fairly inexpensive. I'm sure you can find ones better and cheaper from Amazon, but I had some gift cards from Best Buy and that made them free, so I'm really not complaining too much. So the lights don't come with their own stands. I had to buy those light stands separately. Those are $30 a piece, so I bought these Insignia light stands. They did come from Best Buy. They were part of my gift card, so they were free also. They come with a standard 1/4 inch mount, which fits most everything that's AV, the Vive lighthouses, digital cameras, etc. And I like them because they're compact and they come with a carrying bag. I was able to take these off to my friend's place so that we could record when we fix the Panasonic Q. So these are really nice because I don't have a lot of space, and like I can pack them up whenever I need to. But again, like they extend up to 72 inches, which is nice because then you can play around like with how the lighting is adjustable and set them wherever that you want. For the microphone I got like a little cheap lavalier microphone from Amazon for 25 bucks. It's really nice because this one I can actually, pin to my lapel, but I wanted to make sure that I tell you guys this because just so you don't make the same mistake I do, is to get a powered one. I didn't know based on the description because like these particular items from Amazon, they're SEO stuff, so they come up with anything that you type in, like Canon camera, and so I bought one that's non-powered that only works with cell phones. So this will probably be the next item that I upgrade, and I'm thinking of getting a wireless version, but I think sound quality and lighting are two of the most important parts in this particular scenario. So for voiceover work, what I'm using right now is a Blue Yeti microphone, which I found for $65 at a pawn shop. I also have a boom for the microphone, which costs $14.99. It keeps it off my desk. And a 6-inch pop filter, which was $21. I probably could have gotten one cheaper, but it works for what I need it for. This is really a good microphone if you're just using it for casual use. A lot of people will tell you that the Yeti is trash, and that's kind of true if you're a professional. You should have mixers and XLR compatible mics that cost hundreds of dollars, but this does the job that I need it for. I'm not making any money on this channel, so good enough wins out. Like, I skimp where I can, and this is just a perfect item for what I need it for. For game capture, I use the Elgato Game Capture HD. This costs about $135. I got this from Newegg. I got this one specifically because it can capture retro footage as old as the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm sure that I can get a VCR to record Atari 2600 and older, but it also has HDMI for modern consoles. There are a lot of options available that focus on specifically HDMI, but this works for me because retro gaming is what occupies the majority of my collection and what I'm going to be getting game footage off of. I also bought an RCA splitter, which allows me to play the game in real time while I'm recording, and it's plugged into my Sony Trinitron. I like this particular model because it's small and it has a headphone jack for private stereo sections. Now, one of the little things that I don't use as often as much as I would like, I'm starting to use it more and more, is this light box. The light box cost me $10. I use it for B-roll footage of whatever I'm talking about. I have 2 poster boards that sit on this table, and I shine lights on it. That's all that it is. It works pretty well, and then I can break it down whenever I need to save space. For video editing, since I have a student discount, I use the Adobe Creative Suite, which is only $20 a month. I know that there's different free options available, but Premiere has a ton of tutorials available if I want to learn how to do something, specifically to my channel. Sound recording, I use the software called A Shampoo Music Studio 6. I got it as a software bundle, and it's cheap. It's nice for recording, but I think I'll probably look for something else to see because there's a lot of ads that pop up on this. So let's move on to the video making. Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail since I only have 100 subs and my videos average about 30 views each. So I'm not going to go too in-depth about it. Maybe if I get super successful, I'll go into more detail here. But I choose most of my video topics based on what I want to do. This is first and foremost a hobby for me. I don't do it as a job, so I have a lot of creative freedom here, which means that I just choose whatever I feel like doing. I used to do 1 review a week, but now I do 1 video a week trading off with a review and just talking about a random topic, which is usually relevant to whatever is trending. This helps with my subscriber count and gets views. So it also helps me keep on a schedule and allows for more time to review games and then research the title and etc. like that. For reviews, I play the game and get the footage first while I'm writing down initial thoughts. Then I write the script, shoot the live shot introducing the game and then concluding the video, and then I also do the voiceover and edit all the footage into a neat little package. This whole process takes about 8 hours, which is spread across a couple of days because I do have a full-time job and I live in a tiny apartment that's not soundproof. So pretty much I have to schedule time to actually do this. And it also gets really hot in this area, so I have to turn off the AC, I have to turn off my fan, and then I have to close my French doors. So it's very tough to do it in the summer because like motivation is just killed because of the heat. But hopefully that'll get easier as the weather gets better and winter gets colder here in Chicago. Alright, and let's get to promoting my channel. Every channel needs promotion. I use Crowdfire to promote my Twitter page, which also links to all my videos. It's a neat app, but eventually it'll restrict what you can share and follow, so that it forces you to pay. I don't pay for it because eventually, like, I'm noticing that there's a lot less engagement as I'm going on. I'm not getting as many followers as I thought it was, and now I kind of got the hang of like what to post and, you know, who to follow and everything like that. So it's kind of a good way if you're really new to social media like I was, to figure it out. So Crowdfire does a lot of the grunt work for the free trial. So that about wraps it up for my 100 subscriber behind the scenes special. I really enjoy making these videos for you as much as I hope that you enjoy watching them. If you like this particular video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I'm Super Nintendo, and I'll see you next time.